Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here, welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to talk about the history of the winter sale or the Christmas sale. They kind of changed the name to the winter sale recently to be more inclusive to people who don't celebrate Christmas. Honestly, I really don't care what they call it as long as we get some good sales. So in this one, we're going to take a look at what we get in the previous years so we can maybe form some expectations as to what we get this year. Though if we don't get anything or if it's a bad sale, don't blame me, I'm just recounting the facts of what happened in the previous years. That all being said, let's get into it. Okay, so in 2017 we got first of all login calendar, which we will most likely get this year as well, but it will not be like it was previously, because previously it was something like you would get in the mailbox every day. Now they introduced the feature of a login calendar, and yeah, we might get that most likely. There was also a holiday gold chest, which had guaranteed gold drops and the chance to get 1000 shards for a character. That was a weird chest, but back then, let's say guaranteed gold drops was a little bit of a good thing, I guess. But yeah, that was about it for 2017, or as much as I managed to dig up. Okay, so in 2018 we had the holiday chest make a comeback. Then we had some daily login rewards. We had the release of Kinflan Sakumen, kind of in the same periods, which is kind of cool, and he's still a very strong and very loved character, so that was worth mentioning. By the way, I don't know what's up with the cat, but you might hear some weird background sounds. Then we had some sale on the gear booster pack, which even back then was not great because you had other better ways to get gear resources. And yeah, that's about it. I think there were some other chests on sale as the thing on the bottom right suggests, but I was unable to find them. So let's move on to 2019. Okay, so in 2019 we get a little bit of a sale on the class power-up chests, which are absolute garbage and in my opinion should not be in the game, but for some reason they just keep putting them on sale at 50% sale. If they were 99% sale, it would still arguably not be worth it. I mean, it would be worth it for new players to unlock those characters, I guess, and get a quick boost for next no gems, but they are just bad. They're just awful. I don't want to see that again. Next up, we got the Holiday Legendary Chest, which was not that bad for 2019 because those were kind of all the legendary characters we had in the game, with one exception. And back then we didn't get that high chances to drop a legendary, so a 6% chance to get a legendary was actually pretty damn good. And yet again, we got a little bit of a login calendar, and just like Superman was kind of released around that point as well. But yeah, let's move on. Boy, 2020 was arguably the best year. First of all, I got the Holiday Legendary Platinum chest, which was kind of bad. The legendary character selection there was not good. And it was getting to the point where we were kind of starting to get those chests that have an 8% chance to get a legendary in them, where two legendary share the chests. So this giving you a better than usual chance. It was no longer even better than usual. That's the point I'm trying to make here. So yeah, that was pretty bad. But other than that, we got a 25% discount on Shared Reality, which wouldn't be too bad for new players to get some characters. Same with the United Heroes chest. We got a 50% sale on the Assassin Trio chest. So if you are struggling a bit to get the Bat Ninja characters from Arena, you could get them from there at a pretty huge sale. Nemesis Trio was not that great. Winter Warfare was not terrible on a 25% sale, and Regime was not great. Well, 2020 didn't have really the best things for players that have been playing for a while, because you would have most of those characters. It was a great time to start playing the game because of the insane sales on chests that could give you characters to give you a far faster progress throughout the start of your Injustice Mobile journey. That 2020 was really not bad. By the way, my bad, that was 2020. I don't know why I keep saying 2022. But in 2021, we got kind of two sales. First of all, we got the Manta power-up chest, Enchantress power-up chest, and the Collector vs. Superman chest that held gears for those characters. Collector, the worst by far, because you get the gears from the challenge. Enchantress, who cares about Enchantress? And Manta gear chest, I guess, is fine to get 25% sale on that. At the same time, we also got a 25% sale on the Atlantean chest, which was yet again a decent buy for new players, but not great in 2021, really not that great. And yeah, 2022 was not much better because we got the Holiday Legendary Platinum chest, which was pretty much a copy paste of the Legendary chest we kept talking about, and they had something like 1% for each, or 1.2 for each, or even a 2% chance for Martian Manhunter. But overall, by the standards in 2022 and the chests that we were getting, that was absolute garbage. That was just absolute garbage with a bad legendary character selection. We had a 30% sale for Grodd gears, I guess, so you could get that, but Grodd is not the highest priority to get gears for. And Martian Manhunter is really not a great and not a mandatory legendary character, and it was only a 25% sale for him. So yeah, it was pretty underwhelming in 2022. So yeah, don't really get your hopes up for this year. I will always try to sound positive, but this year we've been kind of let down by a lot of the sales, and most recently the Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales were absolute garbage. So I don't know, I really hope we're getting something good for this year for Christmas, and if we get something for Christmas, good or bad, I'm gonna cover it. So stay tuned, subscribe, and all that stuff. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not really sure. Also, I didn't really cover too many of the pay to win offers that we got, but those are kind of irrelevant because they keep shoveling those outdated bundles that's old gems, gear materials, and reforges in them. And yeah, those were great in 2018 and were good value. But since we got the tap dry offers, you're literally spitting in people's faces when you get bundles that's give them for $100 the same amount of gems that somebody based in America can get for $10 from the tap dry offers. So yeah, they should really reward the special offers in that regard, and that's why I didn't really talk about the special offer side of things. Yeah, again, whenever we get something this year, I'm gonna talk about it, so make sure to subscribe to stay tuned, and I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Goodbye!